And then when you direct that consciousness through your attention, by choosing what you want to pay attention to, direct attention to, invest your attention to, by deliberately, intentionally choosing it, that's true freedom. And the more you pay attention to the good things, like what you want, how you want to feel, what you want to achieve, what you want your life to be, the neurons that fire together wire together. You're going to start creating automatic default programs and pathways that automatically go there. So what if you spent all day feeling like, thinking like, living like, acting like the person you want to be, the life you want to have? That's how they do it. That's metaphysics in action. And the reason it works is because of consciousness through awareness through attention and eliminating the jack thinking. So true freedom is not a whole bunch of money in the bank account, even though I recommend that highly. It's not a loving spiritual partner, even though I recommend that. It's not a job you love that's love made visible when you feel like working. It feels like love made visible. I recommend that too. But it's none of those things by itself. It's the freedom from our incessant, distracting, limiting thoughts, beliefs, behaviors, and habits that are so hardwired in our subconscious that they just keep popping up automatically. And they pop up so often, so familiar, we just think they're normal. But they're not. So become aware of what's going on in your emotional body, especially your heart, your emotional processing center, your gut, where all the serotonin is released, and that has a brain of its own, and of course your thinking mind. Lots are going on in these three energy centers. Be aware of where your attention is being directed. Where are you investing your attention? If you just start with that one thing. Where's my attention going right now? And you appreciate that your attention is linked to your awareness, which links to the higher consciousness, which is beyond humans but connects all humans. Well, you are going to elevate your consciousness, elevate your energy, elevate your productivity, and your joy. Now, this is all based in science. Here's a perspective I wish for you to share. Well, I invite you to share. It's up to you. Because if this doesn't fly, this doesn't apply, let it fly. Doesn't resonate, it's not true for you, move on. I get it. But if you feel like you're kind of remembering something you already knew, that means part of your consciousness is already elevated and awakened, and you're ready to do it more. Now it's time for the pavement to hit the road and the pavement and the rubber, and you know what I mean. Action. It requires action. None of this is a thinking job. Be aware of your thinking. I am the awareness that is aware of my thoughts and my feelings. But when you are in a state of calm, clarity, and consciousness awareness, you intuitively know what to do. And the doing gets a lot easier, a lot more fun. So the perspective I invite you to entertain. Our PTSDs, our traumas, our dramas, our depressions, our anxieties, all that stuff doesn't matter as much. When we feel the feelings, I'm the awareness that's aware of this unpleasant feeling. Let that energy emotion flow through. Let it just flow through, release it, without telling yourself more stories about it. That's your cure right there for depression, anxiety, addiction, PTSD, trauma. I know you're mad at me. No, mine's so bad, you don't even know. Okay, hold on to it. Keep going to therapy for it. Keep talking about it. Talking about the old past stories does not help your present moment. That's been my experience, and that's a perspective I'm sharing. The current thoughts you're thinking are creating your current emotional energetic state, which is your frequency, your vibration. And that is creating your external life, the life you're experiencing. Frequency, the energy you have frequently becomes what you see in real life. What matters to you most, what you pay attention to, and because it matters, becomes matter. Frequency, your energy vibration, is what you will frequently see in real life. You can change your energy vibration, frequency, and dimension by quantum leaping timelines. That's a whole different video. But instead, just breathe, let go of the negative emotions, because when you let go of the anger, the depression, the frustration that's pent up inside of you, when you let that go, the stories that were holding it in there, they go and dissipate too. But if you feel it a little bit and tell yourself the story about it again, or tell someone else the sad story again, it just strengthens it.